Hi everybody, this is Kugo1298. I am on my way to ask the Nilfgaardians about Yennefer. I think if you've seen my previous Witcher 3 play that I've done, video, then you probably will see the fact that I have gotten this far and I've interacted with one of the wraiths, and the wraith keeps kicking my butt. So, yeah, I might go back to that. Might go back to the wraith to see if I can take it out, or I might just wait a little bit until I'm actually supposed to be taking that area on. I know one of the armor sets, or the start of the quest for the armor set, is in there. So we'll see. And I think this time I usually go as either potions or signs, being quick about signs, and the potions will help with the dodging. I think this time I'm going to go with just
place of power. Should draw from it.
wraiths are tricky business anyways. A normal wraith at this level is generally fine. But the higher the wraith level is, the more difficult it can become. No, not Axii. I need usually you are where do I cannot speak today. No. Alright. Barely made it out alive on that one. There's always usually a bunch of stuff in this one. So, or usually I find a good amount of stuff in here. I don't think I have any cat eye this early in the game. So I will have to get the flames going. Try to give me some sight so everybody can see. Yay! And there's armors and weapons in here too, so that will be loads of help later down the road. Some of them are a little weirdly positioned, so I have a hard time getting them. Yep, this is the Viper School. Witcher sense will help me with finding some stuff too. Guide to loot, flame, igni. The agent to pick up. It's like everything in that room for right now.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
I did draw from it. Whenever you can find a place that, for this game at least. Hola! Thanks for watching. Go, and looked like I leveled up for a second too. There we go. Should have a point available. There we go. Hey, got some people. Got some people I know watching my video right now, doing some comments. I think I do more of my quick attacks, so I think I'm going to acquire this ability here, and we'll go on. One of the things we're trying to do is find Yennefer. Start being a lot of Nilfgaardians because I'm right by their camp. Yes. I'm having a lot of help right now. My cat is rubbing against my chin. You have a lot of environmental dangers a lot of the times too. Alright. I've been taking a lot of hits lately. Alright, so Yennefer is just up these stairs here, having fun with that. And then we'll start getting into the monster fights. I think my first one will be a griffin, is what they call it. To me, it's more of a hippogriff, but yeah.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sagwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
Guessing your captain's got work for me.
This is the army, Nordling. There is no guessing.
To the tower. Go.
Goltais Griffin is on.
We must requisition the ship. How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier.
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it. And then I shall see what I can do.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there. 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex. Why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
Tamira and Mislav. Thanks.
Es sunt jagten.
Alright, time to find the herbs. Yay! So I think first they want me to do, or I have it set for the hunter. So that'll be a fun little trip. You'll get to see all the bodies that the griffin took out.
Is it true? Muslim women bathe once
and down I go. I've gotten way too used to my first-person shooters and how those played out. Having shields and everything. This is just based on health and trying to get back into it.
Freak.
Everybody hates The Witcher.
Barbarians.
They're still over there a little bit more. And I hate drowners. Burn. Always gotta watch out for that poisonous gas. And loot everything that you can. Gotta get that honeycomb, get the honey. I think you use honeycombs to make stuff. I think there's some activities that you can do that you can make, or some potions that you might need honeycomb. Other than that, it would be a food item to try to heal yourself up. Looks like there's wolves over there, or dogs, one or the other.
Witchers.
Yeah, everybody hates The Witcher. Herbalist's hut.
Bad time.
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets, the red bloom. Well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking... A few years ago we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. The whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars, something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Doubt Emperor Mir cares about you, but this captain just might. Seems like a decent man.
There are no decent men in the army. They're only orders.
Not from here, are you? A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time.
Herbalists are always good to find and know where they're at, because generally there's a lot of herbs around them, and if you're looking for like one or two for a potion or whatnot, they'll most likely have it. So keep that in mind for anybody that does play this game and are just starting to play this game, because that would be a great opportunity to find stuff. They don't care that you grab out of it.
Good woman, this
So-
is the road to Vizim.
And then a couple of the herbalists you can actually like be buddy with, because you do quests for them and stuff like that. So that's always good to do too.
Anyone home? Must be out hunting. Trail's fresh. Mislav just left home.
Oh, he's right in front of me, and I'm having a hard
Mislav.
time finding him.
Hear that? Wolves? No. Wild dogs. Yes. More dangerous than wolves. Dogs more dangerous than wolves? Don't think so.
It's the truth. Know why?
No, but I guess you're about to tell me.
Wolves hunt to fill their bellies. Wild dogs kill for sport.
Just like humans.
Aye. They've learned much from us. Why not cruelty too?
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village. I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No. Dogs might, though. So step careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a while now.
Since the war started. Soldier on the march. He'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. They've got too late. Attacked another one.
Damn it.
Alright, I need to find some sort of food. Probably better armor too. Steel sword. Light armor, but it is +9 more. So I hope. Tony Owl. That's all I have for food right now.
Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before... well, a long time ago.
Before what?
Before they drove me from the village.
What did you do?
Nothing. I'm a freak. Sorry. I'd rather not talk about it.
I'm a freak too.
Aye, but of another kind.
If it's lycanthropy, I can help.
What?
Lycanthropy. Werewolves. Handled a few cases in the past. It's usually a simple curse that...
The Lord's son, Florian, and I... we loved each other. Dieter walked in on us in the stables. They drove me away. Florian hanged himself. Lord started drinking, and the estate fell into ruin. That's the long and short of it.
I'm sorry.
Ancient history now. I was to show you where I found the Nilfgaardians. Come.
Griffin, know anything about it?
Oh, not much. Not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me.
Alright. And there we go.
'Twas here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last, either.
Hope you're right. Good hunting now.
Alright, now I gotta find clues.
Ground's black, saturated with blood. Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them. These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably.
Follow the footprints.
Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least, is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the Griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying. Bones. Horse. Dog. Human. few months' worth. Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other griffin must be a male. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin. Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area. Burned. Only a human could do this.
I don't know if y'all will be able to hear it in the video, but when I was over, you can kind of hear like a slight hum.
Magic. A place of power.
There you go. Place of power always has a slight hum to it. So if you do play the game, y'all know what I'm talking about. If y'all haven't, but wanting to, there'll be a slight hum. If you have a headset on, it surrounds you, so you'll definitely be able to hear it. If not, then just if you have the volume up high enough, you'll hear it. If not, then you might miss a lot of stuff. And I have missed that one before. I didn't even know that one was there. And I've played this mission a couple times, so gives you an idea of how slight of a hum that is. Woesong Bridge. See if I have anything to actually help with it. I don't have any mutagens yet, so that's what would help you. You can get it by killing creatures and stuff like that. Sometimes you find them in chests and stuff. But any monster quests, you'll usually get some. Those sometimes get used up for certain items, certain potions you'll need.
Winds howling.
Exploding bolt. I think one of the creatures one of the monster hunts is actually a basilisk, so that'll help. Let me surface for a second. Blackthorn. Trying to see if there's any more chests in here, because sometimes you can get lucky and find stuff. And if I'm trying to get all the armors and stuff like that,
Should talk to Vesemir.
then that would be the way to go. Try to find all the secret chests and everything like that. You can find a bunch of good stuff. The exploding bolt would be good for certain monsters and stuff. But I don't really use much of the crossbow anyways, so. Time to talk to Vesemir. And then that's when I'll start fighting the Griffin at that point in time. While I'm trying to get all the things for the quest, Vesemir sits there and tries to find a spot to put the trap.
What man? Whose field is that? Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of a Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him. What else could he want from two Witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Learned some things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse.
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss, standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up?
Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
Alright.
I'm ready. No point in
Time
waiting.
to take out
Let's find a
the
good spot
Griffin.
to ambush it.
Picked one out already, other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
Good. Meet you there. A stream, amber waves of grain. Charming place. Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths. Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
It's closed.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
Wait, take this.
A crossbow.
Won it in a card game while you ran around. Might come in handy.
A witcher with a crossbow? We breaking with tradition?
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill. Watch out! It's about to dive!
Gotta run after it.
It'll weaken soon!
And there goes the griffin.
Not bad. Not bad. Though you could stand to improve some things.
For example?
Upward vertical strike. It's too obvious. But more on that later. Take the Griffin's head to the Black Ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
Come on.
I generally have a hard time fighting on the horse, so I try not to most of the time.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
So I generally walk by foot most of the time, just because I do have a hard time fighting on horseback. I could try to improve on that one. It's just all about the timing and makes it difficult sometimes. And then you also have to worry about your horse being spooked most of the time doing that as well, so not even worth most of the hassle anyways. Now, time to show the griffin head to the soldier here.
What the hell is this?
Right.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
Oh, no, no! By the gods, no!
What?
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the griffin. Tit for tat. Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
Alright. Gotta try to see if I can find the serpent stuff. Because I want to try to, for this game I want to try to get all the armors, all the weapons, and have them crafted. Or at least have the diagrams for them. Because then I can craft which ones I want and play around with it too. So, we'll see how it goes for now. Okay, I've already gotten that one. Trying to find the Viper School weapons / armor. I think the Viper School only has weapons, so I'm going to try to head for that now.
Let's end this.
Damn, didn't have enough time to heal up a little bit. Gotta do that run again. Ran into some bandits, and they kind of got me.
Ooh,
Took me out. So if I run into him again, I gotta kill them because that was just annoying. I got way too used to taking on like 3 or 4 or 5 of them at one time, and now I don't have that. I'm not that good anymore, so. I'm getting better though. Dog tallow, stuff I need. I might almost have everything I need to do a poison for werewolves. That usually entitles dog's tallow and another.
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan.
Interesting.
A Fordorn. Another. Well, you will.
Never taken on a pan contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around. You should wait here, just in case. A corpse. Explains the stench. Cracked monocle. Interesting.
What's that, dearie?
Nothing. His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kinda soldier might have.
But when I gab to myself, they say I'm going barmy.
Documents. Almost entirely burnt. A few pieces still legible.
Found.
Ah, the priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it to make ink, write letters.
Found the pan, have ye?
Yep, I found the pan.
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot. And I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
It was the soot the man needed. He scraped it off to make ink. Must have had an urgent letter to write. Urgently burned some other documents too.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks. Here's for the road.
I got some apple juice.
Greetings.
A witcher? You see the notice? Hear about the well?
Well, first I've heard. There a problem?
Aye. 'Tis haunted. Has been for a good 20 years.
20? So why'd you put out a notice just now?
'Cause earlier on we drew our water from the river. But so many corpses floating in it after the battle it's turned noxious. My daughter Mandy drank half a pitcher. Fell dreadful ill, can't keep nothing down. She grows worse by the day. Herbalist claims you fight a fever with drink. And not beer nor cider, but water. Clear, pure water. And where am I to get that if not from the well? But first, the ghost's got to be driven away. And it don't let any man near.
This ghost. Describe it for me.
Well, it's awful frightening. Awful.
I meant, what does it look like?
It looks like a woman, but fresh from the grave. Wears a dirty dress, all rags, its skin flaking off its bones, and it howls like it's suffering.
Some wraith. Or maybe an alp.
If you don't wallop it, master. If you don't take care of it, that is.
Gonna go
it'll
fight the
come
ghost.
Kill me daughter.
I feel for you, but this is my job, so let's talk about my pay.
Something not right with the coin. That settles it then.
Fine, I'll help. Where's this well?
In
When
Havel.
you're bartering
Settlement
how much
on
you're
the
supposed to
heights.
get paid,
It's abandoned now. No one
if
ventures
you do a
there
little
on
too
account of
much,
the
the
ghost
person
being
gets
about.
annoyed and
Drive it off.
could just keep it away
Please.
from you. Or, yeah, it's the major one.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Gonna go to the well to fight the ghost, then fight the ghost to find the sword, to find the sword. I don't know what after that. You would think if someone was putting a well for the town. Okay, that makes more sense. It's in the abandoned village.
Infamous well. Strange, no sign of a ghost. Grass around the well shows at a certain time of day. Grass around the well scorched. Bodies dried to a crisp. Signs of burns. All signs point to a noon wraith.
Gotta fight a noon wraith, so those you literally have to wait. Wraiths are a little annoying sometimes because a lot of them will be like night wraith or noon wraith or something like that. So you actually have to wait for the time of day before you can fight that wraith, which is a little annoying sometimes. But also seeing what I can get.
A journal might be useful.
Everything that I can from this area right now. So, I think they want me to read up on the noon race. Moon Dust Bomb, Spectre Oil, and Yurden. Noon race. Same thing. So before I get to all that, let's see what there is. Bombs. I haven't made for that. Let's make that one. Oils. What am I missing? Yeah. Cat is a good one. I always like cats. Swallow, I think is good.
Something's tied the Noon Wraith to this place. An object. Something she needs before she'll leave this world.
So I've pretty much gotten everything out of here. There's a way to do that. Alright. So not in there. Like anything in here.
A man, stabbed with a knife, died on the spot. Animals fed on his body. Picked his skeleton clean. More bloodstains over there. But it's not his blood. Bloodstains. Barely visible. Someone was dragged this way. Someone who was still alive.
Alright.
Palm prints in blood. Small hands. A woman's. Someone dragged her out. She was wounded. Fought for her life. No body in sight, but might still find some tracks. Under the right conditions, bloodstains can remain visible for decades. Another print by the well. Bloodstains. Almost faded. But the line's taut. Something's not right. A corpse, hanged by the bucket rope. Woman the journal belonged to. Must be. Wide pelvis, small jaw. A woman. Around 30 judging by the teeth. Left arm's missing.